بليز ما بدي نضل ساكتين، كل يشارك والكل يحكي لو سمحتوا. طيب in the previous lesson or in the last class we were talking about the temperature. Temperature, as you know, is what? It's a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles in
average
okay, so it is the average, a measure of the average kinetic energy of the particles in a substance. That means, so when a substance is at higher temperature, okay, that means the particles are moving faster, and anything that
They have a greater average kinetic energy.
okay, excellent. Anything that is moving faster, that means has a greater average kinetic energy. So when any object is at higher temperature, that means the particles of this object are moving faster, so they have a greater average kinetic energy than when the substance is at lower temperature. Or simply, objects or substances at higher temperature, their particles have greater average kinetic energy. طيب اوكي، في عندنا طبعا احنا 3 طلاب غايبين لحد الان، او مش موجود، احمد وهاني ومحمد، لا 4 وسوار وليث كمان. ما بعرف ليش التاخر، هل هو تاخر ولا؟ طيب استنى شوي. Where is ليث؟ ليث اوكي ليث. طيب let's continue. سوار, good morning سوار.
Good morning.
طيب okay. Now temperature can be measured with a thermometer. There are 3 scales. So temperature can be using a machine called thermometer. All of you know what is a thermometer. طيب. Who can tell me what are the three scales of temperature? Temperature can be expressed in 3 scales. All over the world we have 3 scales. سوار تفضلي.
We have degrees
علي
Celsius,
صوتك لو
degrees
سمحتي.
Fahrenheit. We have degrees Celsius, degrees Fahrenheit, and kelvins.
Excellent, excellent. So we have the 3 scales. The first scale is the Celsius scale. According, this is the most common used scale. Most of the countries all over the world use this scale, and as
Celsius.
according to this scale, for example, freezing point, this scale uses the freezing point of water at sea level as its reference point. And according to the Celsius scale, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius, you read it like this.
Can I say it in Fahrenheit?
Write it like this. It is written like 0 degrees Celsius, and you read it 0 degrees Celsius. Okay? According to the Celsius scale, water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. طيب, who can tell me what is the boiling point of water according to the Celsius scale?
Can I?
Sami?
100 and above.
100, يعني
above.
almost, or at water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The second scale is called Fahrenheit scale, and it is abbreviated as F capital, like this. Okay? According to the Fahrenheit scale, the water freezes at
32 Fahrenheit.
32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay? طيب. I want معلش النت صار يقطع معي، سامعيني؟ صوتي راح ولا تمام؟
لا تمام.
طيب. This scale or the Fahrenheit scale is used in some countries like United States. طيب. The third scale, please listen to me. I want to tell you something very important, that if I say that water boils, water freezes at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, is this correct?
نص.
Karam,
No.
Karam.
Well, I think that no, because I think it's at 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
Excellent. It's completely 100% wrong, because water freezes at, you can say, if we want to make this statement correct, we can change it in two ways. We say
Yeah, in America, Fahrenheit freezes at 32.
water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, or water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it is correct. طيب.
فكرتك بتحكي عن كلفن.
Siwar, do you have anything to say?
No, I wanted to answer.
Yeah, thank you very much. طيب. The third scale that is used by scientists, or it is the scientific scale, or SI unit, it is called the Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Kelvin, yes.
Kelvin.
Kelvin. ايش يا راشد؟
Kelvin.
Kelvin, okay. Kelvin, it is the official SI unit of temperature. Okay? On the Kelvin scale, 0 kelvins, okay. The 0, please, you have to know that 0 Kelvin is not equal to 0 degrees Celsius. It's completely different. And okay, according to the Kelvin scale, 0 Kelvin, look, refers to something in science called absolute zero. What is the meaning of absolute zero? Listen to me. Look, please give me your attention. As we know and mention that all particles, ايش يسمي؟
الكلفن ما له degrees.
Yes, it's not, you can't say 0, for example, 100 degrees Kelvin. You just say 100 kelvins. 100 kelvins, okay? Right. As we say that all substances, we say that, or you know that all objects or all substances are made up of what? Particles or atoms. Okay? ركزوا معي شباب. And شو مالهم هذول particles؟ مين بيحكي لي؟ Are always what, or constantly in
motion.
Constantly in motion. Yes. يعني they are always moving. These particles are constantly in motion. At the absolute zero, the particles are stop moving, motionless.
What about vibration? No vibration?
No vibration at absolute, but this is theoretical. What is the meaning of theoretical? The absolute zero is something like what? Imaginary. It is impossible to happen. Again, please listen to me. The 0 Kelvin refers to absolute zero. It is the lowest temperature possible. Please, 0 Kelvin or the absolute zero is not equal to 0 degrees Celsius. It is the lowest temperature possible at absolute zero. What is the meaning of absolute zero? In sense, particles theoretically, theoretically means imaginary, would have no kinetic energy, which is impossible.
That means it will freeze.
They would be, no, Sammy, when particles or when an object is freezing, for example, ice, the particles are moving, but they vibrate in place. If you have an ice cube, it doesn't mean that the particles of the ice are not moving. They are moving, but they are vibrating in place. So at absolute zero, the particles have no kinetic energy. They would be completely motionless. Look, motionless, which is impossible. So the Kelvin scale only goes up from zero. You have to know that units on the Kelvin scale are the same size. What is the meaning of units on the Kelvin scale are the same size as units on the Celsius scale? Look, here, for example, suppose that we have, this is, for example, the Celsius scale, and this is Kelvin. According to the Celsius scale, for example, this is, suppose that this is 1 degree Celsius, this is 2. Here, it is 1 degree. It is 1 degree. The distance between here and here is 1 degree. The same thing for kelvins. It is 1 Kelvin, 2 Kelvin, 3 Kelvin. So the distance from here, from 1 to 2 is 1. From 2 to 3 is 1. But in the Fahrenheit scale, it is less than 1 degree. Okay? When we say that this is 0 Fahrenheit and this is 1 Fahrenheit, it's not the same as Kelvin and Celsius. Okay? طيب. الآن إن شاء الله, now I want to explain for you how, please ركزوا معي, it's good to know this information, how to convert. What is the meaning of convert? From نعم. What is convert, change How can, for example, how to convert from Celsius, okay, how to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. عمره حدا فيكم فكر بهالشيء؟ There is a formula.
No.
Yeah.
Look, if you know the temperature in Celsius, suppose that, for example, the temperature in Celsius is 100 degrees Celsius, okay? And you want to change it to Fahrenheit. What should you do? Look at this formula. Please listen to me. ركزوا معي. Look at the formula, how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Temperature in Fahrenheit, okay, equals temperatures in Celsius. T means temperature. You have to multiply this number with what? With 9/8. Okay? Then add what? 32. Time. Now,
Sure, that's 9/5.
what?
That's 9/5.
Yes. What is the temperature in Celsius? 100. So I put here 100. Multiply by what? 9/32. 5. Okay, plus what? 32. Type, please, before we continue, what does this temperature mean for you? 100 degrees Celsius. Yes.
Boiling water. Boiling point. Boiling point.
Boiling point of water. Yes. Type. Let's continue. Do you know how to multiply number with fractions? Type. I can طلع
Can I do it?
150 is 20. Okay,
212.
get it?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then it becomes 180.
Yes. Type. 20 multiplied by 9, 100.
180.
Yes, plus 32,
32.
which is equal to what? 212
212
degrees
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. So
Fahrenheit.
100 degrees Celsius equal to what?
212 Fahrenheit.
So water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. You have to memorize this formula. I mean, if you want to change from
Can I write it on the book?
Celsius to Fahrenheit, use this formula. Let's take another example. If the temperature in degrees Celsius is 0, how can we convert? So again, temperature in Fahrenheit equals temperature in degrees Celsius multiply by what? 9.
9/5.
5. Put this in brackets. Then plus what? 32. Type. What is the temperature in Celsius? 0 now. I want to change this. Multiply by what? 9/5 plus 32. If you multiply anything with 0, the answer is what? 0
0.
plus 32. So what is the result or what is the answer?
32 Fahrenheit.
Yes. So 0 degrees Celsius at which water freezes is equal to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. ايش يا كرم؟
Could you do the equation at 5 degrees Celsius?
The equation for what?
At 5 degrees Celsius.
I don't understand.
Like
5?
you want to put 5 degrees
Yes,
Celsius.
طيب. You mean another example.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, طيب. If
Yeah.
the temperature is 5
This is 15 Fahrenheit.
degrees
I mean,
Celsius.
40.
I want ايش يا راشد؟ طيب شباب بسألكم فاهمين؟
Yes.
Is it okay؟ سوار، آدم،
Yes.
ريان،
دكتور أنا مو عارف كيف أعمل convert.
مش مشكلة هذا هو احنا مش مطلوب منا، مش راح اطلبه منكم الامتحان، بس مش معنى ذلك اذا مش مطلوب من الامتحان ما نفهمها. طيب if the temperature is 5 degrees Celsius and I want to change this temperature to Fahrenheit. And just you have to memorize the formula or the equation.
I wrote the formula in my book, but I can't forget it.
نعم راشد؟
كتبت الفورمولا على الكتاب.
ايوه احسن. good. It's good to know this information. طيب look, temperature in degrees is equal to temperature in. If you want to understand it, solve more and more examples. Temperature in degrees Celsius multiply by what? 9
9/5.
over 5 and you add to what? 32. طيب.
Plus
What is the
32.
temperature now? It is 5. multiply by what?
Celsius.
9 over
9
5.
over
Equals 9.
طيب, thank you, Rashid. Plus 32.
41.
Okay, so we cancel these two numbers, cancel each other. So 1 multiplied by it's 9 plus 32, which is equal to
41.
41, and you should write beside it degrees Fahrenheit. طيب,
أستاذ إذا من فahrenheit لسلسيوس كيف
هسه راح احكي، كنت راح احكي محمد عزام. طب استنى شوي، خلينا نروح على التيبل هذا، نرجع لهون تيبل. في بعض الطلاب بدوا لي الهوم ورك، كان الكتاب طالع عندكم الصورة؟
Yes.
طيب
Yes.
خلينا ناخذ. استنى شوي.
You didn't give us the formula of Kelvin.
لا هون لا بدنا خلص.
مستر
هسه احنا عملناها هاي وهاي عملناها. طيب خلينا نروح على
مستر
ويت يا راشد. wait. طيب if we want to change from ايش هسه؟ from Fahrenheit, okay, to what? To Celsius. يعني if you are given the temperature in Fahrenheit, how can you change it to Celsius? طيب. What is the normal body temperature for human? لا بدناش ناخذ
36 in Celsius.
I don't
choose any number you like.
36.5.
خلينا ناخذ
36.5.
استنى شوي.
25.
طيب
37 or 36.
36 ايش؟ فahrenheit.
Let's
We want to
36.
change it to what? To Celsius. We want to change it to Celsius. طيب, the formula says temperature in Celsius. Please write it in your notebook or in your book. Temperature in Celsius is equal to temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay. Now minus 32. Okay. And you multiply the number or the result with 5 now, 5 over 9. طيب. What is the temperature now in Fahrenheit? It is 36. Okay.
36 minus 32, 4.
Minus 32.
4 times 5 over.
And we multiply it with 5 over 9. What? طيب. صوتي طالع ولا راح؟
Yes.
36 minus 32 equal to what?
4
4. Multiply by 5.
5 over 9
طيب, which is equal to 20 over 9. If you, of course, when we divide 20 over 9, there will be fractions. راح يطلع عنا 2. استنى خلينا نكتبها كويس. 2 point. مين طلع لي على الكالكوليتر؟ أو استنى شوي. 20 over 9 تطلع قد ايه؟ 2.2 degrees Celsius.
Sure, you could write it as a mixed fraction too.
Okay, yes, 2.2.
But as a mixed fraction, it would be 2 over 9.
مش فاهم عليك شو 20 over 9 equals قديش؟ بضلوا عندنا ايش؟
2.2. Okay. But you could also convert it to a mixed number or mixed fraction.
mixed fraction. اوه يعني يو قصدك هيك 2
2 over 9.
سنة قديش قصدك 2 والباقي 2 هيك like this.
أستاذ 2 over 9.
ايش؟
2 و 2 over 9.
لا خلص هيك
Yeah.
it's more scientific like this.
Okay, خلاص. That's it.
بس شو طلع رقم اصلا؟ What if the temperature in Fahrenheit is 32? Suppose that the temperature in Fahrenheit is 32. How can we change? شباب فاهمين؟ Okay? Is it okay?
Yes.
Temperature
Yeah.
in Celsius is equal to temperature. Temperature in Celsius is equal to temperatures in Fahrenheit minus what? 32, and we multiply it with what? 5 over 9. طيب, if the temperature in Fahrenheit is 32, okay, 32 minus what? 32 multiplied by what? 5 over 9. 32 minus 32 equal what?
0.
0 multiplied by 5 over 9. The answer is
0 degrees Celsius.
yes. That
طب
means
أستاذ
32 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. ايش؟
أستاذ طب سوي لنا على from Celsius to Fahrenheit.
طب ما احنا حكينا الامثله اللي كانت قبل شو كانت عن ايش هذا؟
عن Celsius to Fahrenheit يا أستاذ.
هسه
نسيتها.
الامثله اللي قبل شوي حكيناها من ايش حولنا؟
من فahrenheit لسلسيوس.
لا من سلسيوس لفahrenheit. طيب ماشي هسه قديش بدك درجه الحراره السلسيوس؟ طيب اذا كانت عندنا
عادي.
your normal body temperature is 73 degrees Celsius. I want to convert it to what? Fahrenheit. Temperatures in Fahrenheit equals what? مين ذكر? Who can remind me with the formula? يلا from Celsius. Temperatures in Celsius
Temperature Celsius
multiplied by what?
multiplied by 9.
Over
9 over
9
5.
over 5.
Then
Plus?
minus 32.
No, plus 32.
Plus 32.
طيب. What is the temperature in degrees Celsius? 37. Multiply by 9 over 5. Okay. Plus 32. طيب. Here هو اضربوا لي بلا first multiply 37 with 9 قديش بيطلع؟
37 by 9.
It is يعني بتصير
66.6.
333 over 5 قديش تطلع؟ Then add 32. استنى شوي.
333.
طيب 333
أستاذ 66.
تطلع 66 استنى خلينا نشوف.
No, I got
طيب 66.6 على فكرة.
6.66.
Plus what? And therefore you forget something important. To add 32. Which is equal to what? $89 98 sorry لا 0.6 degrees Fahrenheit. طيب خليني احكي ضايل 6 minutes للميتنج. بدي اشوف والله الحضور والغياب again. سوار is it okay؟
Yeah.
احمد الصمادي where is احمد؟ طيب
I am here.
هاني موجود. محمد عزام. طيب now again I want to summarize this for you. There are two formulas. We learned two things today. How to change from what? First, how to convert from Celsius, from degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, and in this case we use which formula? What is the formula? Who can remind me with it? From Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Temperatures
It will be,
in
for example, any number.
Fahrenheit
TF
Temperature Fahrenheit.
TF
equals
Celsius.
Bracket.
right? Temperature. Again ليث يلا.
TF Celsius. TF
Right.
Celsius. Yeah.
استنى شوي.
TF, which is temperature Fahrenheit.
Temperatures
And then
in
equal.
Fahrenheit equals أيوة ليث.
Equal bracket.
TF Celsius. T Celsius.
in Celsius.
TF
Temperatures in Celsius
multiplied by
multiplied
9
by
over 5.
Times by 9 over 5
9 over 5
plus.
plus 32.
plus 32.
Yes.
Plus 32.
This is how to change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. طيب, if we want to convert from to, and the second thing from the opposite, from
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit
Fahrenheit.
to what? To Celsius.
It will be TC.
We use, in this case, we use the following formula. Temperatures in
Temperature
Celsius
Equal
to temperature
TF.
Fahrenheit.
temperatures in Fahrenheit
minus 32.
Minus
Times
multiplied by
Yes.
5 over 9.
minus 32, and we multiply the result
Multiplied by
with
5
what?
over 9.
5
over 9.
over 9. Get it? Inshallah, tomorrow we will continue. بدي احكي لكم شغله شباب، شايفين التيبل هذا؟ بدي تحولوا بس بكره، يعني بدي منكم من سلسيوس خلي بكره بنكمله بكره بس ان شاء الله. Tomorrow we will take how to change from Kelvin to Celsius and from Celsius to
I
Kelvin.
know the answer.
Kelvin to Celsius and Celsius to Kelvin. It is much easier, by the way. It is much easier than from Celsius to Fahrenheit. طيب.
Yeah, I know, Mr. I know the formula.
Who's talking? سوار.
I'm Siwar.
تفضلي.
Yes.
علي صوتك.
I think it was
How to change from
Oh,
what? Let's start
Kelvin.
from Kelvin to Celsius. How?
we take the Kelvin temperature and subtract it from 273.
That's right. Excellent. If we want to change from Kelvin to Celsius. Temperatures in Celsius. Okay. Temperatures in Celsius equal temperatures in Kelvin minus 273.
270.
Look at this table. For example, temperatures in Kelvin is 373. Okay, and I want to change it to Kelvin. So temperatures in Kelvin 373
Subtract.
minus 273, which is equal to 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, 100 degrees Celsius. Look, inshallah, tomorrow we will continue. Thank you for listening. This is the end of meeting. Do you have any question or any comment?
No.
Fine.
No.
Fine. Understood?
Yes.
Fine. Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.